Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I will share with you GBPUSD and New Zealand dollar analysis. As we all know, today we have the CPI data and also one of the most expected events for this month, FOMC interest rate decision. So we have to be very careful. All the market is focused on FOMC today. In about 2 hours and a half, the US economy will release inflation data, which is widely expected by the market. US Consumer Price Index on a yearly basis for May is expected to remain unchanged at 3.4%, as you can see here. And on the other hand, we have Consumer Price Index ex food and energy that is expected to slow down from 3.6% to 3.5%. If these two indicators come in lower than expected, then this will increase the chances that the Fed can cut interest rates like the other major economies that we have seen. Switzerland being the first one, the second one was Canada, and finally it was also Eurozone that decreased the interest rates. So this is going to be very important today. The first impact will be from the CPI data. We may have an indication. However, considering that the inflation rate is still high, we have to be careful because the Fed probably may not change. Another possible scenario is that we may have a possible rate cut from the Fed if they will take in consideration the other major economies, but also the problem related with the inflation rate, because during the previous time when they increased the interest rates ahead of Capitol Hill, Powell was criticized about raising the rates too late. So probably they may also begin to cut the rates when they are right now, so in this inflation rate. However, the Fed has the last word again, so we have to see what is going to happen during FOMC. The CPI data will only create the big mess for the moment, and the final move will be during FOMC meeting. Another moment that we have to pay close attention to is the interest rate projection for this year's, and it is likely also that the Fed probably may not cut interest rates today, but they may decrease interest rate projection. And in that scenario, we may have a strong price movement from the USD. However, we have to be careful. The possible impact is a bit unpredictable this time, as long as the market is waiting for a rate cut, but on the other hand, the economy is very strong. So it is not clear which is going to support the US dollar from the Fed decisions. On the other hand, if we are going to look at the technical analysis related to GBPUSD, I have posted this also before when the price was somewhere in this area. The price already reached this zone. It was posted in this zone here. The price reached the target that we can see. And this is showing that this area was very strong, close to 1.28. So what may happen on the daily chart? The price tested 1.27 after better than expected non-farm payroll data on Friday, and so far recovered 60 pips, and this is showing that may rise further. However, the CPI data will show the next price direction. If the CPI data will come in lower than expected, the market may anticipate any possible rate cut. It may support the US dollar on the short term, so this is something that we can never know, but as a normal scenario, a rate cut is supposed to decrease the currency, and in this time we may have a weaker dollar, and if the economy is going to increase the interest rates, usually is supposed to make stronger its currency, and this time we are talking about the US dollar. So this is how it moves very often. We have two possible scenarios right now. that is why we have to be careful. One is that we may have this type of head and shoulder pattern in the making, and once the price breaks this neckline, we may see GBPUSD moving down further. Otherwise, if the price will hold above this area where it is right now, this is going to raise the chances to increase even more. So it can test 1.2850. That is also the top of the structure that is dating back on March 2024. The problem that we don't have any clear idea is that we don't have any solid pattern, and on the other hand, we are ahead of a very big event. So FOMC, one of the biggest events for all economies. So this is for GBP USD. The next one is New Zealand USD. I posted this analysis some days ago. And as you can see, also New Zealand USD is not clear at all for the moment. So it stands in the same scenario as GBP USD. The price moved down during the release of non-farm payroll data on Friday. It was an aggressive move, and the price already recovered approximately 50 pips. So it seems that the market is watching for a possible decrease on the US dollar, and it may continue rising in this way. However, also here the situation is not clear at all. It's very risky. We have to be careful. Exists also the possibility that the price may rise further from this area, but also the possibility that the price can do this movement. In this situation, we are going to have the same pattern. We may have this type of head and shoulder pattern, and the price moves down from this area, and it's another topic when it may rise, but we can see this movement also as aggressive move. So this is the scenario that we may see for a bearish movement. I think that as long as we are ahead of the CPI data and the FOMC, the price will not wait for us. It can just break through the zone and it may continue lower, or it can only continue up from this zone. So everything is related to the news, and the speculation is very, very high. But as you can see, from both New Zealand USD and GBP USD, we have an area that we need to pay close attention to for the bearish move and for the bullish move. So this is overall how the price is already showing the movements. During the last 2 days, GBP USD and also New Zealand USD is dominated by a slight bullish volume, and as you can see, GBP USD is already recovering for today. It keeps rising further. However, we should be very careful after 2 hours, after 1 hour and a half, so after 90 minutes, because we have the CPI data. So that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and follow. Bye bye.